Have you ever wondered why some of life's most crucial lessons seem to arrive just a tad too late, like unwelcome guests who missed the party? You're not the only one. Today, we're diving deep into the 12 laws of life most people learn too late, and, more importantly, how to master them now. Think of this as your guide to transforming your existence before it's too late. So, let's seize the moment and master the art of living before it's too late, shall we? Law 1. Control your mind. Have you ever stood at the crossroads of a bad mood and a mountain of work, wondering how on earth to proceed? Here's a revelation. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha wasn't just offering a casual observation. He was handing us the keys to the kingdom. This first essential law of life, control your mind, underscores a truth many discover too late. Our mental state is a choice, not a given. You wake up feeling off, the weather's gloomy, and your to-do list looks more like a novel. Your feelings scream, "Not today." But here's the twist. Those feelings don't have to dictate your actions. It's a tough pill to swallow, but the work doesn't care about how you feel. Let me say that again. The work does not care about how you feel. What matters is getting it done. It must be done no matter what. This is where controlling your mind comes into play. It's about acknowledging your feelings, sure, but then gently setting them aside to focus on the task at hand. It's deciding that no matter the internal weather, you're going to sail your ship forward. This isn't about dismissing your emotions, but about not letting them steer your life off course. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed or under the weather, remember, you have the power to choose your response. Harness this, and you'll find that you can achieve your goals, regardless of how you feel. Law 2. Take responsibility for your life and your actions. Have you ever found yourself pointing fingers when things went south, only to realize the only person you haven't pointed at is yourself? Here's a wake-up call. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. That's Stephen R. Covey reminding us of a powerful truth. You are the architect of your fate. This second law, taking responsibility and being accountable, is about embracing the fact that yes, the buck stops with you. It's easy to play the blame game. It's harder to own up to the fact that our lives are the sum total of our choices. Missed that deadline, overslept and missed an important meeting. At the end of the day, these are results of our actions, and understanding this is key to not just avoiding life's pitfalls, but mastering its challenges. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that while you can't control every aspect of your life, you certainly have the power to choose how you respond to what life throws at you. It's about moving from a mindset of excuses to one of empowerment. Every choice you make, every action you take, is a brick in the foundation of your future. Law 3. Maintain a healthy mind and body. Picture this. You've climbed the mountain of success. You've amassed wealth beyond measure, but at the peak, you're too ill to enjoy the view. It's a stark reality many face because they overlooked a fundamental truth. When health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself, art cannot manifest, strength cannot fight, wealth becomes useless, and intelligence cannot be applied. Herophilus, an ancient physician, knew what he was talking about. Without health, there truly is no life. This third essential law, maintain your health, isn't just advice. It's a non-negotiable for anyone aiming to live fully. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of external achievements, but if you're neglecting your health, both physical and mental, you're building your castle on sand. Remember, no amount of money can buy back health once it's fundamentally compromised. What about that "it won't happen to me" mindset? It's not just risky, it's potentially life-altering. Health is the most genuine form of wealth. It's the currency that allows you to enjoy every other aspect of life. So, start treating your body and mind like the treasures they are. Exercise, eat well, meditate, rest. Make choices that enhance your well-being. It doesn't matter if you have the world at your feet, if you don't have the health to walk on it. Law 4. Have a plan. Ever embarked on a road trip without a map or GPS, hoping you'll somehow stumble upon your destination? Sounds a bit ludicrous, right? That's because a goal without a plan is just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry wasn't just crafting pretty words, he was laying down the law of intention. Success, whether in wealth, health, or personal achievement, doesn't occur by happy accident. People don't just wake up one morning with a Fortune 500 company or a marathon medal around their neck. It's the result of deliberate actions guided by a clear plan. This fourth essential law, have a plan, is about recognizing that knowing where you're going is the first step to getting there. Do you want to build wealth? Plan your investments and savings. Are you dreaming of an athletic physique? Outline your workouts and nutrition. It's about setting a destination, plotting the course, and following through. Success, in any form, is not a random event that happens to the lucky few. It's the culmination of consistent effort, guided by a vision and a strategy. So, if you've been cruising through life's journey without a clear direction, hoping for the best, it's time to pull over. Reflect on what you truly want. Chart your course with specific goals and actions, and then, with your plan in hand, hit the gas. Law 5. Prioritize relationships. Have you ever heard someone on their deathbed wishing they'd spent more time in the office? Me neither. It's because at the end of the day, the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. Tony Robbins hit the nail on the head with this one. Our connections with family, friends, and loved ones aren't just the icing on the cake of life. They are the cake. These relationships give our lives meaning, joy, and a whole lot of happiness. This fifth law, prioritize relationships, is a heartfelt reminder that the bonds we forge are the most significant investments we can make. Why? Because the returns, love, support, memories, are invaluable. And here's something crucial to remember. Time is a thief we can't outsmart. We never know how long we have with the people who mean the most to us. Waiting until someday to show appreciation or to make that phone call can lead to a lifetime of regret. Make the time now. Don't let the hustle and bustle of daily life distract you from what truly matters. So ask yourself, are you giving your relationships the priority they deserve? Law 6. Work hard and become rich. Ever dream of hitting the jackpot, imagining all the ways you could spoil your loved ones? Well, here's the thing. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and sacrifice. Pelé, one of the greatest footballers of all time, wasn't just talking about sports. This truth applies to every arena of life, especially when it comes to achieving financial success. But it's not just about stacking cash for its own sake. It's about what those resources enable us to do, provide for and protect the people we care about. Being rich affords us the luxury of not just surviving, but thriving, allowing us to extend a helping hand, to create opportunities for others, and to ensure a safety net for those we love. Whether it's ensuring your kids have a good education, helping a friend through a tough time without them having to ask, or supporting a cause close to your heart, the real value of wealth is in its utility. Law 7. Open your mind and don't be dismissive. Ever notice how some folks treat new ideas like uninvited guests? There's an instant knee-jerk reaction to dismiss or defend, especially if these ideas challenge their current beliefs. Mark Twain once quipped, "An open mind leaves a chance for someone to drop a worthwhile thought in it." This seventh law is about embracing the discomfort that comes with the unfamiliar and the potential growth that lies beyond it. It's a curious thing about human nature. We cling to our beliefs like life rafts in open water. The thought of letting in ideas that rock our boat is terrifying. But here's the kicker. Growth doesn't happen in the safety of the shore. It happens out there, in the waves, where new ideas challenge us to swim, not sink. Most people instinctively raise their shields when confronted with something that contradicts their worldview. It's easier to dismiss than to dissect, to defend than to delve deeper. But what if, instead of shutting down, we opened up? Imagine the conversations, the learning, the expansion of horizons that could occur if we simply listened, really listened, to what's being said. So, the next time you encounter an idea that makes you want to retreat into your shell, pause, listen, reflect. You don't have to accept every new thought that comes your way, but don't dismiss it out of hand either. Who knows? That very idea you're quick to reject might just be the key to unlocking a whole new perspective. Law 8. Embrace change and failure. Have you ever tried to stop the tide with a broom? Sounds absurd, right? Yet many of us attempt something similar when we resist change. Heraclitus, an ancient philosopher, knew the score when he said, "The only constant in life is change." This 8th law is a reminder that change isn't just a part of life, it is life. And here's the twist. Failure is often change's companion on the path to growth. Resisting change is like swimming against a powerful current. It exhausts you and gets you nowhere. Life doesn't stand still, and neither should we. Change pushes us out of our comfort zones, yes, but it's also the force that propels us forward, molds us into more resilient, adaptable beings. Every significant achievement has at its core an acceptance of change, an understanding that the path to success is paved with trials, errors, and yes, failures. And let's talk about failure for a second. It's not the universe telling you to give up. It's nudging you to try a different path, learn a new lesson. Arianna Huffington puts it perfectly. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. When we understand that failure is merely feedback, not a final verdict, we start to see it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Remember, the greatest stories of success are often tales of transformation, of people who welcomed change with open arms and turned failures into their most valuable lessons. Law 9. Set boundaries. Ever felt like a doormat in a world where everyone's got muddy boots? It's a sign you might be giving the green light for folks to overstep your boundaries. Brené Brown, a sage in the art of living bravely, tells us, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. This 9th law, set boundaries, is not just about safeguarding your space, it's about steering your life in the direction you choose. Here's the thing, trying to be everything to everyone is a surefire recipe for losing sight of who you are and what you want. It's like being a leaf in the wind, tossed about by the whims of others, far removed from your own mission. And let's be real, you can't please everybody. Attempting to do so is like chasing the horizon, exhausting and futile. Setting boundaries is your declaration that you value yourself enough to say no to demands that drain you, to people who diminish you, and to anything that distracts you from your path. It's not selfish, it's essential. Boundaries help you protect your energy, focus on your goals, and maintain your integrity. They're the invisible fences that keep the good in and the bad out. So, how do you start? By getting clear on what matters to you, what you stand for, and where you draw the line. Communicate your boundaries clearly and respectfully, and remember, it's okay to renegotiate them as you grow and your priorities shift. Embrace the power of setting boundaries. After all, a life led on your own terms isn't just a right, it's a mission. Don't let anyone divert you from it. Law 10. Live with integrity and be kind. Imagine a world where every person acts with a deep sense of integrity and unfailing kindness. Sounds pretty ideal, right? Well, it starts with us. Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, C.S. Lewis reminds us, while Mark Twain highlights, kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. This 10th law is about recognizing the profound impact our actions and attitudes have on the world around us. Living with integrity means aligning your actions with your values, being honest, and standing firm, even when it's tempting to cut corners or hide the truth. It's about being someone people can trust, someone who contributes to the greater good, not just when it's convenient, but as a fundamental way of being. And kindness. It's the simplest yet most powerful tool we have for positive change. A kind word, a thoughtful gesture, or a helping hand can ripple through the world in ways we can't even imagine. It's about seeing the humanity in others and choosing compassion over indifference every single time. By embodying these principles, you not only elevate your own life, but also become a beacon for others. You show that it's possible to navigate this world with grace and dignity, and in doing so, you inspire those around you to strive for the same. Law 11. Value your time. In a world that's always on fast forward, it's all too easy to forget to pause and smell the roses. Yet, Michael Altshuler puts it starkly, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. This 11th law serves as a crucial reminder that amidst the hustle, the true wealth isn't in our bank accounts, but in the ticking of the clock. Time, unlike money, is a finite resource. Once spent, it's gone forever, and yet it's startling how casually it's squandered. In a blur of busyness, days turn into years, and years into lifetimes, often filled with the regret of not having truly lived. The vast majority of people fall into this trap, letting life slip by in a monotony of unfulfilled days, not because opportunities for joy and fulfillment aren't there, but because they fail to seize them. Valuing your time means more than just efficient scheduling or productivity hacks. It's about making room for what genuinely matters. It's recognizing that every minute is a gift and choosing to spend it in ways that enrich your life and the lives of those around you. Whether it's pursuing passions, nurturing relationships, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the beauty around you, these are the experiences that weave the tapestry of a life well lived. So, ask yourself, are you truly valuing your time? Or are you letting it slip through your fingers in a haze of unimportant tasks, distractions, and mindless consumption of content on social media? Lesson 12. Question everything and believe nothing you see or hear. In an age where information is as abundant as air, there's a peculiar trend, a readiness to accept everything at face value. Buddha challenges us with a profound directive. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. This final law isn't about cultivating skepticism for its own sake. It's about engaging actively with the world through inquiry and critical thinking. It's startling, really, how quickly facts can be twisted, truths can be shaded, and narratives can be sculpted to serve various agendas. In this whirlwind of voices and viewpoints, the ability to question, to truly question, is more than just a skill. It's a necessity. Why is this information being presented? What's the motivation behind it? Does it align with what you know to be true, with your values, and with common sense? Applying this law means refusing to be a passive consumer of information. It's about adopting a stance of curiosity and scrutiny, where you weigh and analyze the information that comes your way. This approach doesn't just protect you from deception, It empowers you to uncover deeper truths and form more nuanced understandings of the world around you. So, as you navigate the endless sea of information, remember to steer with a critical mind and a discerning heart. Ask questions, seek the why, and demand evidence. In doing so, you not only safeguard your perspective, but broaden it, ensuring that when you do choose to believe in something, it's because you've held it up to the light and found it to be true. This is the essence of living an examined life, one where you're not just a spectator, but an active participant in the quest for knowledge and truth. The time to start is now, and the person to do it is you.